not right now, but we just lost connection to everything. Oh, wait, I don't know if we're back online now. Let's see, trying to restore a session here. So we we say a certain series of words that are probably banned on Facebook, and all of a sudden my entire computer crashes, and I'm out of battery power all of a sudden. So if we are online, I apologize for the interruption. But I'm trying to regain connection here. Holy moly. That was super weird. Oh, nope, that's not it. All right, we're still trying to gain connection here. And I'm not sure what happened. We were just talking about Facebook and analytics and certain, I wouldn't say misuses of data, but certainly some questionable uses of data, and all of a sudden we get kicked offline. And I don't know if we're back online now or not. I'm still trying to I don't know yet. I'm still trying to make a connection here. I think we're back online. Next time I don't want to use this Wi-Fi.
It was about the same time last week we were on the other Wi-Fi. Wait, which Wi-Fi were you on?
So I think, yeah, we're back online now. We're back online.
With the Underdog Journey, or were you on the house?
I'm on the house.
You're on the house now? Because last week you did the same thing. You were on the Underdog Journey.
No, I'm on the house.
Okay.
The timing is weird, though. So we started talking about Facebook and some questionable uses of data, and we get kicked off. Very weird. I apologize for the interruption. We will edit this all together for the replay and for the podcast. But holy moly. All right, so let's just get to the topic so we can get to it and get kicked off again.
What topic?
NFTs and Gary Vaynerchuk.
All right.
All right, so.
And we're live again? Because
we are live.
I still have it over here.
Welcome to the Underdog Journey 2.0, where we are back online, and I believe we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Boy, I hope we're live on Facebook and YouTube. We're live on Facebook. I don't know about YouTube. We're still working on that. But
I don't have us on Facebook.
I got us on Facebook right there. Come back.
I got you back.
All right. So I mentioned the uses of the smart contract with loyalty programs.
Jenny's got it right.
What's going on?
You said one thing and followed up with, "Can I say that?"
Was that the?
That's the last thing they see.
Jenny, you were watching. Was that the last thing I said?
That was the last thing.
Can I say that? And we got kicked off.
You said, "Don't say it again." Don't say it again. I said you already did it.
Oh my God, the timing is ridiculous, right?
Oh,
so Jenny,
man.
She says cut. That's the last thing I said before we got kicked off.
Yes.
Jenny, you're witness. You're a witness.
Well, I told you, Mark Zuckerberg watches our podcast. He calls me like 3 times a day.
So
checks in and says, "Hey Dave, what do you think about this?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know, man. It's a little iffy."
Moly.
And next thing you know,
look,
you're over there. You said the words.
I did. I said it.
Gone.
Look, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but that was like
no. I'm calling bullshit.
You can't say that either.
I'm calling bull spit on that.
Yeah, there you go.
You love to be the conspiracy.
I love because am I wrong? Look at this. Am I wrong? I don't want to say aliens, but it's aliens.
Aliens. If you don't get that reference, you don't meme enough.
I don't want to say Zuckerberg, but it's. Well, I'm not going to say it. Look, okay. Holy moly, that was weird. That was super weird. All right, let's get back on topic real quick, and we can move on.
Yeah, let's get this. I think it is.
Oh, we're well over time.
Oh, gee, Christmas.
Yes. No, we're well over time.
But 8:30.
But I got to get to the NFT stuff.
Yeah, get
real
to the
quick.
NFT.
We'll make it quick.
Gary Vaynerchuk, and don't say.
I'm not going to say it
about any place in Massachusetts at all.
I'm not going to say it at all. So. Can you believe it? Honestly.
I wonder what that does to the algorithm. It cuts it off.
Oh, boy. Yeah. You think saying the global sniffles plague of death was bad. We got kicked offline for that one.
Literally kicked us offline on that one.
It crashed my computer.
It was hilarious because
it crashed my computer.
He was moving his mouse this way and this way.
And the mouse was going a different direction.
No, I'm not listening to you.
The mouse literally went a different direction.
He's over there freaking out like, I can't control my Mac.
I can't
control my Mac.
My Mac started doing something else, and then it crashed. So look, all right. So
good stuff. All right,
we'll get there quick. We'll get there quick. All right. So I mentioned the use of NFTs for smart contracts and loyalty programs. Who's doing it correct? Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, what Gary Vaynerchuk did is he created something called VFriends, right? His VFriends.
Wait, are you gonna play the video again and blast our eardrums out?
Yes.
Excellent. I've only got one left. I'm gonna take it off my head for a moment.
So, his VFriends are.
It sounds so different without the headphone on.
He created. I'm not playing it yet. He created this website where he made these little janky kind of pieces of artwork. He actually drew each one of these, like 250 of these things, and he gave them cute little names: Rare Robot, Secure Sparrow, Legit Llama. And this is where you can buy, sell, and trade these things, and you can actually do this on other networks as well. However, his plan behind these is each one isn't necessarily just a piece of artwork. Here's the great thing. His plan behind these is each one has real-world implications. For instance, each one of the basic ones is a ticket to, the ownership is a ticket to a conference he's putting on for the next 3 years. So 2022, 2023, and 2024. The owner of this, not you specifically, but the owner of this NFT is the ticket holder. Is the ticket holder to these conferences. And
Nice.
he has others, right? So some of them will be super...
So it has a tangible real-world application.
Right. So some of them have better real-world applications. Some of them have private meetings with him. Some of them are a gift program where he says, 6 times a year, I'll send you a random gift in the mail. Some of them are for a private, bowling match with him.
So what you're saying is
really weird things.
Is Gary V loves to bowl?
He loves to bowl. Uno, a private game of Uno with him. He loves Uno, apparently.
I will +4 him in a heartbeat.
Some of them are for a seat next to him at a New York Knicks game. So, look,
I'll pass on that.
I'd
much rather play Uno than go to a Knicks game.
I'm not a football guy, but I'm guessing it's a pretty good thing. I'm not a hockey guy, but I'm guessing it's a pretty good thing. But he can't keep it together. So
he's so out of sports.
So here's the thing. So it seems like he's taking the next step in NFTs. He's adding the real world component. Now, here's the great thing. Let's say you go in and you buy Rare Robot, right? Let's say you buy Rare Robot, and it has admission to his conference for the next 3 years.
Well, how much is Rare Robot? Oh, you got it pulled up?
Yes. So let's say you buy Rare. I'm not going to get into the prices yet. Just wait for that. So let's say you buy Rare Robot. It is one of the lower level NFTs you can buy from him, and it is essentially acting as a ticket for conference access for 2022, 23, and 24. Let's say you go to the conference in 2022. You think it's good, but you need the money, or you're just not that interested, or you feel like, look, somebody else could get more out of this than I could. And the conference was really good, and somebody else wants to buy this thing. You could then sell this NFT. Since the NFT is associated with, when you at the time of purchase, you enter your name and address, guess what? That's entered into the blockchain. So the new owner, their name and address is now associated. So the new owner can then have access to the 23 and 24 conferences, even though you went to the 21st, or the 22nd rather. You could have essentially just gone to this conference for free, and the next two are for the next person. When you made a profit on the whole thing, you went to the first conference for free.
Yep.
Now, here's one of the kickers.
But a VCon is terrible.
Now, here's one of the kickers. You see some of these prices these things are going for. Let's say this auction's going for 5.5 ETH. 5.5 Ethereum. Starting price is 6. Now, these are Dutch auctions, meaning the longer the auction goes down, the lower the price gets if nobody buys it. So, right now, it is the ending price is 2.5 ETH. Right now, the buying price is 5.5.
Okay.
Well, let's get into the price of Ethereum right now. Can you look that up real quick?
Ethereum. We're looking at Ethereum, classic, right?
I know what it is, but you look up Ethereum and tell us what it is.
Gotta get into my
real quick
my crypto stuff here.
This is Gary Vaynerchuk, good-looking guy. Uses the F word a lot. Fun guy. What is the current going price for Ethereum?
Current going price is $3,795 and $94.95. It's a bit volatile at the last couple digits there.
So essentially
$3,030. We'll call it $3,800.
$3,800. The current
It
going
actually
price
just
is
jumped to $3,800. Now it's back down to $3,799, $3,800.
5.5 Ethereum.
Well, 3.8 times 5.
A lot.
That's a lot of monies.
That's a lot of monies. So,
In case you guys don't get that, that's a reference to Idiocracy.
yeah. Which should be required viewing for everyone in all cases at all times. So, some of these are going for 10, 15 Ethereum. ETH. Now, the bottom price for these, if they don't sell at all until the last minute, is 0.5. So these are not cheap. Now, some people would say, oh, they're vastly overpriced. However, look, if this conference is great and a ticket for this thing is $1,000, that's not bad.
I'm going to talk about something a little more tangible.
Okay.
I just bought a house.
Okay.
On last Friday, I lost 2 houses. One of them I'd bid $20,000 over the asking cost.
Yep.
On the second house, I bid $40,000 over the asking price.
Yep.
And I lost both of them.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Now,
the value of anything, and we've talked about this on here before, and the value of anything is what somebody's willing to pay for it.
yes.
Hands down, no ifs, ands, buts about it. If you have the TY Beanie Babies, guess what? You may have a collection that you value yourself at $100 million. But if somebody's only willing to spend $50 for it, its value is $50.
Right. But if look, I went to art school. If you're a modern artist and you create if you throw a ball of mud at a blank canvas and say you want to sell it for $100 million and somebody's willing to pay that for it, guess what?
It's worth
$100 million to that person.
There's a term, it's typically associated with business majors.
Yep.
Called opportunity cost.
Yeah, oh, totally. I get it.
And I look at everything through that funnel. It's the opportunity cost. If you have a ticket for the Super Bowl,
yeah,
I'm going to throw something you would understand. If I have a ticket to WizardCon,
yeah, no, I get it though, because a Super Bowl ticket to you is worth a lot more than a Super Bowl ticket to me.
Exactly.
You would pay a lot more than I would.
Yes. So if let's say I have a ticket to the Super Bowl and I spent $1,000 on said Super Bowl ticket.
Which is a pretty good price.
Which would be an amazing price to get for a Super Bowl ticket. But somebody offered me $30,000 for said Super Bowl ticket.
Right.
What's the cost of me going to the Super Bowl? Is it $1,000?
Right.
Or is it $30,000?
You're exactly, and that's exactly it.
It's opportunity cost.
And that's exactly it. So some people look at these prices and they say, I can't believe he's charging that much. He's monetizing his audience. How dare he? However, some of these tickets, like I said, are private meetings with him, private bowling games with him.
I'm going to sell an NFT with a private meeting with me.
This is a guy who sells private meetings.
Building at 100E.
This is a guy who literally, for private consultation, goes from tens of thousands of dollars to hundreds of thousands of dollars based on the brand. This is a very in-demand, so he knows what his time is worth. So the fact that these are so overpriced, they're not overpriced if you look at it in that light.
Yeah.
They're overpriced if you can't afford it. If you can't afford it, it's absolutely
I've got
worth your
another
money.
opportunity cost example for you that will play into the same thing.
Sure.
Let's say you have a decent job.
Okay.
You make $100 an hour. Okay? To take a Friday afternoon off, 4 hours of your work schedule.
Yes, I get it.
It's $400.
Yep.
And to paint your wife's office, you could have paid somebody $300
Yep.
to paint that office. But you decided to save that money and paint it yourself. Now, you took a half a day off. What's the opportunity cost?
Yeah, totally.
You've lost $100. Don't be an idiot. Let the frickin' people paint the dang room.
Look, I'll take it in a different direction.
You should, yes.
I'll take it in a different direction. I can mow my own grass. But
Yes.
if I can use that time more effectively someplace else, I'll pay the kid down the street $20 to do it, $30 to do
Yes,
it, $50 to do
absolutely.
it. If my time is worth that, where is my better use of time? Mowing
Exactly.
the grass or doing business and paying that kid $50, whereas I'm making $100
Yep.
for that hour.
So, and then it can go even further. So let's say you let some kid do that, but you get to spend and you're not working. So you're not collecting the $50 an hour or $100 an hour. You are not collecting any money an hour, but you get to spend it with your own kids.
Yeah. You're right. And
Opportunity
that's it.
cost
Time
can
with
get
my
real
kid.
tricky. It really
So-
matters what you value your time. Gary Vaynerchuk values his time very highly, and
Exactly.
he should.
So, but the point is not necessarily what he's doing with his time, what he's doing with these NFTs. What matters is the fact that he's taking the real world applications and the additional data associated with the blockchain to that next level versus just selling digital art.
Yes.
You look at who is that guy who's a boxer now? He's big on YouTube, but he's a boxer now, and he sold those NFTs for like
I don't
ridiculous thousands of dollars.
I don't know. I don't watch.
Jake Paul.
Oh, I know. My
sold-
son talks about him, but
Jake Paul.
I'm out of that ring.
When NFTs really started to take off, he had some artist on Fiverr create some illustrations of him, and he sold them as NFTs and made that. Logan Paul, thank you Noah Leffingwell. I said Jake,
Noah.
he's Noah.
I said-
Logan Paul.
Actually, isn't Jake Paul the guy from
No, Jake Paul's his
Breaking
brother.
Bad?
No,
Who is he?
that's Aaron Paul.
Aaron Paul. That's it. I never watched that show either.
So Jake Paul is Logan Paul's brother. But Logan Paul had these illustrations created. He sold them as NFTs and made thousands and thousands of dollars. But that's all there is just digital artwork that means nothing to anybody. However, Gary Vaynerchuk's have real world applications.
Yes, that's right.
Now,
it's not a bitmap that I can copy off
Right.
off of anything. Right click, copy, save as.
right now, going back to my point, hypothetically, if you take that same functionality, put it towards a loyalty program for a big brand, right? You're scoffing, but this is a real thing.
No, I just started laughing about you saying those words and us getting kicked offline again.
Oh my God, I'm not gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it. So, but here's what Gary, for all of you watching who know who Gary Vaynerchuk is, here's what he's really doing. Now, for one thing, look, he's making a mint off of selling these NFTs because he knows his loyal customers, he knows they'll buy them. But what he's really doing, where the real money is, here's what he's really doing. His NFT project, VFriends, guess what? That is a proof of concept that he's
Yeah.
creating. What he's doing it because he also has a marketing agency, VaynerMedia, which has huge clients.
Vandermedia.
VaynerMedia has
Van Wilder.
has major global clients. Now look, if he can go to them in a year or 18 months and say, you know what, I have a proof of concept for the next generation of loyalty programs, and the only person in the world building it is me.
Yeah.
Here's how it works. You have
Wait a minute. I know somebody who used to manage loyalty programs.
You might know somebody like that. Look, I had a big piece of introspection today.
With an F500 company.
a big long introspection today where I thought, look, if I knew people in this space, what is the first thing I would do? I would get these people and I would say, we need an agency that specifically caters to this type of loyalty program. Look, I think the company who can do it best right now isn't even VaynerMedia. I think the best company platformed, ready to do it right now, is BrewDog because of their Equity for Punks program.
Yeah, they already have a pretty good core in place.
Right. Now, look, if you take a huge, massive brand, you take Best Buy, you take Coca-Cola, you take,
I was going to go with Louisiana Fast.
I don't know what that means.
Popeye's Chicken.
Popeyes, you take a Popeyes chicken.
There you go.
Look, and here's the thing. You say,
Popeye's Chicken, you don't need to give us any money, just send us sandwiches.
I've never had one of their I've never had them.
You got to have
They
one.
sound pretty, but look,
they're good.
proof of concept. Because he can say he's not only on the cutting edge, he's the only one doing it right now. He's the only one using NFTs in this manner. And when he goes to them and says, this is how it works, this is how it makes money for you all around, this is how you keep not only very active customers at all times, but you keep their loyalty and you keep data of the new and old customers at all times in perpetuity. Because here's the great thing. The blockchain only needs to be associated with let's say your email address. That additional data, it could just hold your email address. That changes from purchaser to purchaser. Now, the brand database can hold all of the additional data. Let's say we're talking about Costco, a Costco membership. He's making fun of me, but I'm right. So, the Costco membership, let's say you build up a series of loyalty points. And those loyalty points can then be passed on with that NFT, right? So, you have a very valuable membership. That's even more valuable than this person over here because you've been so active. But you're moving away, there's no Costco near you. And you say, I have this NFT membership that you can buy for X number of dollars. It's actually worth this much. It seems like a deal to the person buying. It's a win for Costco. It's a win for the person buying.
Yes.
It's a win for you because you're making a profit on the back end. There is no way Gary Vaynerchuk is not using this as a proof of concept for future clients for VaynerMedia. Guaranteed, 100%. Which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
I'm going to step over to my world sales here for a moment. Right now, there's a huge push in the used car world switching over to pricing up front. The price that's on the sticker is the price that you pay. You have no say in it. It doesn't matter if you've found 5 vehicles that have less miles, better year, anything. It doesn't matter. They're not going to budge on the price. You know, I actually went to one of these places, and that's what the lady said to me. I'm like, I'm looking right here at a car that's 2 years newer than the car that you're talking about, and it's got less miles, and it's several $1,000s under where you are. And she said, well, our price is what our price is. All right, I'm going to go buy this car.
Yeah.
Bye. And that's what I did.
Yeah.
Everybody, it doesn't matter what you're selling. Now, again, this is the sales guy in me, and I do a lot of sales. Everybody wants to know they got a deal.
That's true. But here's the thing. So it's not...
When you sell this to the next person, let's say you did the 22, 23, 24 Happy Chip Bunk or whatever it was, EFT or NFT.
I lost my page here. There we go.
Yeah. There we go. Sweet. What was it? Was a chicken one, right?
Let's say you got Secure Sparrow.
Secure Sparrow. Secure Sparrow gave you access to 22, 23, and 24. Gary Cons or Gary Fest or whatever it is. VCons.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2022 went off. It was huge. It was great. It was amazing. You don't necessarily want to go. The guy who's going to buy it, that's the guy who thinks he's going to get a steal. Because not only is he getting this original artwork here, he's getting access to 23 and 24. So even if he's paying more than what you paid, which that's how sales works, in case you don't know, that's how you want to sell stuff, he still thinks, so let's say you bought it for
6.3
Ethereum.
Ethereum.
We're going to call it $20,000, all right? This is what we're going to say.
It's a lot of money.
Okay, so we're going to say around $20,000. It would be around $24,000, but we're going to call it $20,000 just so we have round numbers. So you spent $20,000 on this. If you were to sell it to him for $45,000, now that's more money than what you spent on it, over double. But if he believes and feels that he got a deal because there are other people or other accesses to this that are in excess of $60,000, $70,000, $100,000.
Yes.
$45,000 is a bargain to him.
Yeah.
You've walked away with a $25,000 profit, and you could throw in this blockchain, I want 5%, 10% of any future sales. So if he sells this again, he goes and he's like, oh, crap, this was awesome and great, but I can sell it next year for $100,000. You could throw in there to say, I want 10% of that cut.
Right, and that's built in.
And that's built in. And neither the person who's selling it or the person who's buying it have any say whatsoever in the equation at all.
Right. That's part of the smart contract.
That's a smart contract.
Here's something that I thought you were going for at first, but you kind of didn't go all the way with this idea.
I got to leave something for you.
With cars.
I love cars.
A car registration. Imagine a car registration associated to a blockchain like this.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right? Because
that's a physical, tangible thing on a non-physical, fungible.
For the rest of time.
For the rest of time.
If somebody sells your car, let's say you have a Ford, right? You buy a Ford. And
Why would I do that?
Well, what are you into? Corvette.
I'm literally wearing a Corvette shirt.
Okay, you buy a Corvette. You buy
multiple. You buy all the Corvettes.
Let's say you have a Corvette, and
I have a Corvette.
When you register that Corvette for the first time, the registration happens to be through an Ethereum-based blockchain like this that has the associated data, that has the smart contract built into it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So for the rest of time, every time you sell that...
I was in fourth gear, by the way.
Every time you sell that Corvette, guess what? Guess who can get a cut of that Corvette sale?
David can.
No. Corvette can.
Ooh, yes.
Corvette can.
And David.
Because here's an interesting thing. I'll take this back to the real-world examples.
What am I doing? Ooh, video games.
You know where I was going.
Oh, video games.
You knew where I was going.
Oh my lord.
Used video games are a massive market.
Huge market. It's a huge market. It's a digital currency.
Right.
You know what? Right now there was a thing going about,
yes.
the mom and pop. And I've got a buddy who owns
yes.
a video game store, used video game store, and he does fairly well. He's got it diversified enough to where that he's doing okay. But
yes.
There's always a fear because they got the diskless units now.
Yes, and people don't have the physical video
That's
game
right,
anymore.
They don't have the physical video game.
So imagine
this right here,
the DLC as an
NFT. Yep.
You can sell that let's say
you can sell the NFT over and over and over and over and over and over.
Let's say you buy all the DLCs, downloadable content for a video game you're really into.
That's right, Forza.
Now you grow out of it, or you get it, or you need the money, or your wife doesn't like you playing video games so much.
Too much.
So guess what? You can sell that DLC. And guess who still gets a cut of that profit? Whatever video game company
Microsoft. Well, not necessarily the video game console, but the
publisher,
the developer.
The developer can get a cut of it. So
Infinity Ward. Actually, I'm not even sure if they're a thing anymore. They used to do the good Call of Duties were done by Infinity Ward.
So you relate this back to things like video games, car registrations. You relate this back.
Hi guys from Buddy's Pay Lake.
So we'll get to you in a second, Glenn. Glenn Chapman from Buddy's Pay Lake is going to have us on Saturday.
He must be coming through. He says Facebook over there, but I don't have him on Facebook over here.
He's on Facebook. So,
nice.
but can you tell me, within 10 years, every company in the world who creates any product that can be linked back to a digital asset won't be utilizing this technology?
You're crazy.
It'd be crazy not to.
I want to be... Hey, right now, if you're looking to start up a business, you need to start up a business that buys NFT originator blockchains. Companies are going to go out of business. There are going to be trillions of dollars floating around in payable fees or payable transaction fees to the originator.
So I am really...
And those companies are going to go out of business and they're going to be there.
So
that's a whole entire market. It's not even... It doesn't exist yet, but it's going to be huge.
So when I first started learning about NFTs, I was really strong on Ethereum because they're all based on the Ethereum network. However...
But wait.
There are other blockchains that have similar technologies. Now, Ethereum has reached the point where the gas prices, the actual physical electricity it takes to run these physical processors, is getting so expensive. It's almost unwieldy. I mean, it almost costs you more in gas prices than it does to actually buy or sell Ethereum in some cases. It's nuts. Now, however, let's say there is a new blockchain, there's a new coin associated that is specifically dedicated to low gas prices with this NFT, this extra data associated functionality. That's the winner. Because it's not about buying and selling coins. It's not about bitcoins. It's not about a currency. It's about the smart contract functionality of the blockchain.
That'll be what's coming out.
Is the winner in the blockchain world. That's the winner. That's what I want. And there's actually some coins that you should look out for. So one coin that you should actually look out for is that has this functionality.
You think that's Jason's wife?
I don't know.
And
Jason.
we didn't get introduced.
I don't know. Is Jason still here?
Yeah, see, he just walked around the corner, and then he just got up and walked away. I think that was Jason's wife.
Was that Jason? And he didn't introduce us.
And didn't introduce us.
That.
I'm gonna pour beer on his shoes. I mean, somebody else's beer, not my beer. I'm not wasting my beer.
We should totally say something.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 9 o'clock, man.
So there is a coin that you should look out for. By the way, this coin has the extra data associated for NFTs similar to Ethereum. It costs next to nothing. It's only like $8 right now. It's Kishu Inu.
So another dog.
Another dog.
Okay.
Another dog. We're going there. So
Puppy power.
So those coins are not completely dead yet. The meme coins are not completely dead yet. Look for Kishu Inu, Kishu space Inu, INU.
INU.
And I have a feeling that that coin will do really well based on the functionality of the technology. But look, Gary V is doing a really smart thing. He's a marketing genius, and I'm telling you, VeeFriends, look it up. Go to VeeFriends.com. Check out what it's about. It's not a bad investment, especially if you're in marketing in that world. But the biggest thing is that is a case study for something that he wants to sell to future clients. Mark my words, within 5 to 10 years,
Consider them marked.
we will all be using NFTs or NFT functionality to a certain degree. I promise you.
That was a
It will
Pirates of the
change. It
Caribbean
will
reference.
change the way you do business moving forward. Despite Johnny Depp and his crazy pirate accent. So Glenn Chapman from Buddy's Pay Lake. So, Glenn, thank you for having us on Saturday. It's going to be a fun event.
It's going to be great.
So we are going to destroy Shannon Black in Real Life Outdoors with Shannon Black. You're right there. We're right here. There we go. It's gone. It's gone now.
Yeah, and it's gone. So, Noah just, because I was talking about the chicken sandwiches from Popeyes, and I don't think we're going to do that because we want to get the money to charity. So we're going to be doing the food at the lake, which Glenn has donated, and all the money that comes in from the hot dogs and sales is going to the Easter sales. So
Glenn, that is amazing. I will make sure to overeat as much as I can that day.
Yes.
100%.
We might not even fish. We might just come down and eat.
That's totally possible. He's joking. That might be possible.
I don't have fishing line, and you don't have a fishing pole.
We're going out tomorrow.
You get a line, and I'll get a pole, baby.
We're going out tomorrow.
Well, I think it's honey first, but anyway.
I don't know the song.
Yeah. Really?
We should stream some of that or record it and make a video out of it. But, so, yeah, Glenn, thank you. We will smoke them.
So I've already paid Glenn to walk around and just cut their line all day long.
So, Glenn, if you have anybody with a scuba suit,
yes,
have them underneath there.
Yeah,
cutting their lines
yes,
and putting fish on our lines.
Yes,
that'd be amazing.
We actually thought about stopping by Red Lobster and getting a couple lobsters live, and acting like we caught those there.
He said thought about. I might.
We are thinking about. It is not past tense.
Pull up an octopus, a lobster.
Yes, lobster.
Yeah, this might happen. This might happen.
Pull up a miniature of the Titanic.
A sea bass, something.
Just something outrageous.
Like a marlin. Pull a marlin.
Big sailfish. Look at that. And it just kind of floated up to the top, and we're just dragging it in.
So we gotta have this shout out here. So Noah Luffingwell says, make sure to go to Instagram and go to at American Garage Club and like the new post and tell a friend. Sorry, Underdog Journey, for using your live as a shout out. But hope you do good to see you Saturday fishing tournament. So, go to American Garage Club. Noah Leffingwell's doing a great job. If you're into cars, if you're into Corvettes, the content this guy is putting up
he's got a Mustang
is
over
doing.
There, so it branches out.
Mustangs,
he's doing a pretty good job. For those guys who don't know,
he's actually doing
the American Garage Club is actually a company
well.
that I own, and we're building it up, and we're starting it. And the way we're starting it right now is with the digital end of the world, the social media aspect of it, to get followers on that end of it.
You can have your memberships set up through an NFT.
Yeah, you absolutely can.
If somebody wants to sell their membership, guess what?
Might do a Fitcoin.
He left. He left. That guy left. I didn't even see him leave.
I did. I was like, dude, our dude's leaving. Jeff's out.
His name is Jeff. And he's associated with Fitcoin. So he said within 30 days, the thing's launching.
Within 30 days.
So we're going to look for Fitcoin. Jeff, if you're watching.
We're going to be all on it.
I know you're not on Facebook, but look for us on YouTube, and let's talk,
So
man.
we're going to be all over it. We're going to be watching for it. It is now 9:10 in the evening. We've been going for 2 hours.
2 hours, shoo schmowers. Oh, we didn't even touch that cream puff. We got some work to do. So look.
Jenny, thanks for watching tonight and keeping track of when Mark Zuckerberg actually cut us off. That was great.
Oh my gosh. Am I wrong? You saw my mouse going in a completely different direction.
Oh,
right?
dude, I seen it. I was there
was
watching.
nuts.
He's like moving it this way. It's like just wandering around the screen. Like, no, I ain't doing that, dude.
I said those two magic words that got us kicked off.
Yeah,
I'm not
don't
going to
say
say
them
it again.
Don't say them
I
again.
can't believe that. I can't believe. So look, before we get kicked off again, thank you for joining us, and we will be streaming a little bit on Saturday from Buddy's Pay Lake.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing a couple of live feeds here and there, just kind of a touch base with all of you guys.
Yep.
To show you what we're doing and how it's going and how bad that we are beating them.
Yes, and please donate if you can. Donate anything you can.
Absolutely.
$1, $5,
doesn't
$10
matter. Yeah.
to the Easter Seals.
Anything
The
you
link
get.
is in the comments.
$1,000, $50 million, wherever you got.
The link is in the comments. You know what? If you want to send me some Dogecoin, I will totally take it and send the proceeds to the Easter Seals. I don't know if they take crypto, but we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I've been West. He has been David, and to some degree, we still may be. Thank you for joining us, and we'll talk to you soon.
Oh wait, we got
we got another comment. Super entertaining and some awesome knowledge bombs.
You know, we got. Okay, we're gonna leave it with this one, and then we'll then we'll do our sign-offs because
Jenny Carlson, you are amazing.
This is exactly what we're supposed to be. Because again, we've talked about this a lot of time on the show. Is both of us have sat through business webinars and podcasts and training seminars that are just.
How many beers do you get during those?
They're torturous.
They're painful.
Just torturous. About 30 seconds into them, just reading off of the spreadsheet. If you look at our metrics in column 1, we equate those to the values that we've reached in our vertical markets on column 2.
Look, don't get me started
on...
The
associated details that go with these items are attached in the addendum you will find on page 43. If you also look through page 43, you will see the addendum addendum on the apex or the appendix of page 97.
Don't get me started on Venn diagrams.
I'm done, yes.
Don't get me started on Venn diagrams. I love a Venn diagram, and if I had my way,
I do like
it would
Venn
be all diagrams and pie charts. I love that stuff. And he's the one who keeps
What a nerd.
He's the one who keeps me halfway 3 sheets to the wind. I'm 1.5 sheets to the wind, and thank you, Jenny, for the call out.
We gotta get the
you
logo
guys,
up there, right?
You guys are amazing.
We see you next week. We should be back on Wednesday.
Absolutely.
We should be here. I am not traveling next week, which is a great thing. I'll be back here
next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Facebook and YouTube. And thank you. We will see you soon.
Inside, be safe.